Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on combining similar groups. This is a very important topic where students learn that groups which have different characteristics cannot always be combined together to form a single group. We'll start by adding groups that have similar objects in them, and then we will see how to deal with groups that contain different objects. So for the first example, here's group 1. And there's group 2. Group 1 has 2 circles. Group 2 has 3 circles. Group 1 plus group 2 equals 2 circles plus 3 circles. That's 5 circles. And the reason we're able to do that and combine the two groups is because they have similar objects in them. Example 2, there's group 1, group 2 and group 3. Group 1 plus group 2 plus group 3 equals 1 star plus 2 stars plus 3 stars. That gives us 6 stars altogether. And the reason we can do that, the objects in each of those 3 groups are similar. With example 3, there's group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. Group 1 has 2 pairs, group 2 has 3 pairs, Group 3 has 4 apples, and Group 4 has 5 apples. Group 1 plus Group 2 plus Group 3 plus Group 4, 2 pairs plus 3 pairs plus 4 apples plus 5 apples. We can add the pairs together, and we can add the apples together. So 2 pairs plus 3 pairs gives you 5 pairs. 4 apples plus 5 apples gives you 9 apples. Following on from the previous slide, we will now see how to deal with groups that have different objects in them. The important thing to remember is that the groups cannot be combined into a single group. So when the groups have different objects in them, the groups cannot be combined into a single group. So here's example 4. Group 1 has 4 marbles, Group 2 has 6 matches. Group 1 plus Group 2 is 4 marbles plus 6 matches, and you have to leave the answer like that. Example 5, Group 1, Group 2 and Group 3, where Group 1 has 2 pairs, Group 2 has 3 apples, and Group 3 has 4 oranges. Group 1 plus Group 2 plus Group 3, we have 2 pairs plus 3 apples plus 4 oranges, and that's the answer. The last example, we have Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4. Group 1 has 1 pineapple, Group 2 has 2 pears, Group 3 has 3 oranges, and Group 4 has 4 apples. Group 1 plus Group 2 plus Group 3 plus Group 4 is 1 pineapple plus 2 pears plus 3 oranges plus 4 apples. So this video has shown students that two groups which have the similar objects in them can be combined together. When groups have different objects in them, you cannot combine them together.